Trump's bold claim. Will the U.S. control Greenland? Tensions with Denmark heat up. In a bold and controversial statement, former President Donald Trump declared that the United States will one day take control of Greenland. This statement, made during recent discussions, comes after Trump reignited his interest in acquiring the vast, resource-rich island, a move that has sparked considerable diplomatic tension. According to reports, Trump's comments followed a particularly tense phone call with Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen, where she made it abundantly clear that Greenland was not for sale. This heated exchange between the U.S. president and the Danish leadership highlighted the delicate balance of international diplomacy. Trump argued that acquiring Greenland is not just a matter of territorial expansion, but a crucial step for ensuring global security and maintaining U.S. strategic dominance in the Arctic. But what does this mean for Denmark, an ally of the U.S. and a member of the European Union? How will this diplomatic clash impact international relations moving forward? Join us as we delve into the key factors surrounding Trump's Greenland claim, the geopolitical implications, and the prospects for the future of U.S.-Denmark relations. Stay tuned as we explore how this situation could reshape the international political landscape. In a remarkable statement that's raised eyebrows across the globe, former U.S. President Donald Trump reiterated his belief that Greenland will eventually fall under U.S. control. This controversial remark comes after Trump's attempts to acquire the vast island in 2019, which were met with resistance from Denmark. But now, with changing global dynamics and growing geopolitical concerns, the discussion has once again come to the forefront. Greenland, a Danish territory situated between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans, holds immense strategic importance due to its location and abundant natural resources. With melting ice revealing new shipping routes and potential mineral resources, Greenland's significance has become more prominent than ever. Trump's renewed interest in the territory comes as part of his broader vision to expand U.S. influence in the Arctic region, which is seeing increasing activity from other global powers, including Russia and China. In the past, Trump made headlines with his audacious proposal to purchase Greenland, suggesting that the U.S. would be able to offer Denmark a lucrative deal in return for the land. However, these proposals were firmly rejected by Danish officials. Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen famously stated that Greenland was not for sale, a position that angered Trump. Reports surfaced suggesting that the conversation between Trump and Frederiksen during their phone call became particularly heated, with Trump allegedly making threats to impose tariffs on Denmark if the issue wasn't revisited. The conflict surrounding Greenland also highlights the shifting dynamics of international diplomacy. The Arctic region has gained increasing attention in recent years due to its untapped resources and potential new trade routes. As countries around the world vie for control over parts of the Arctic, Greenland's location makes it a prime target for any power seeking to solidify its strategic dominance. The U.S. has long been concerned about Russia's growing influence in the Arctic, with Moscow making significant military and economic investments in the region. For the U.S., gaining control of Greenland would strengthen its military presence in the region, potentially countering Russia's moves and establishing an American foothold in a rapidly changing geopolitical environment. For Denmark, the idea of ceding control of Greenland to the U.S. is fraught with complexities. Greenland, with its sparsely populated and vast landscape, has a distinct identity and a strong sense of autonomy. Although it is a part of the Kingdom of Denmark, Greenland has long operated with a significant degree of self-governance. Over the years, Greenlandic leaders have increasingly called for full independence, citing their desire to make decisions on their own terms. Denmark has been hesitant to entertain the idea of relinquishing control of Greenland, especially as it would likely involve more than just political ramifications. It would have far-reaching economic, military, and cultural implications. But Trump's push for Greenland acquisition is not simply driven by territorial expansion. In the context of U.S. foreign policy, Greenland's location provides crucial access to the Arctic Circle, a region that is increasingly becoming a focal point of global competition. The U.S. has long had military bases in Greenland, particularly Thule Air Base, which serves as a critical hub for missile defense systems and surveillance operations. Maintaining control of Greenland would allow the U.S. to strengthen its Arctic presence, especially as China has been increasing its influence in the region, funding infrastructure projects and fostering closer ties with countries like Iceland and Greenland's own local government. The conversation surrounding Greenland is also shaped by broader issues of global security. Trump has repeatedly argued that Greenland's position at the crossroads of the Atlantic and Arctic Oceans is vital for ensuring U.S. dominance in international waters. The region's potential to serve as a military stronghold in the Arctic is a key factor in why Trump has been adamant about acquiring the territory. In addition to military interests, the discovery of valuable natural resources in Greenland has also been a driving force behind Trump's interest. With significant deposits of rare earth minerals, the island is seen as a potential gold mine for industries related to clean energy, technology, and manufacturing. However, the tensions between the U.S. and Denmark have become a significant diplomatic issue. While the Danish government has repeatedly rejected the idea of selling Greenland, they have also acknowledged the territory's importance in global affairs. Denmark's resistance to Trump's proposal is indicative of the careful balancing act that smaller countries must perform when dealing with superpowers. Although the U.S. and Denmark are long-standing allies, the Greenland issue has strained their relationship in recent years. One of the most significant consequences of Trump's pursuit of Greenland has been the shifting diplomatic dynamics in the Arctic. The region has become increasingly important to both the U.S. and Russia, as both countries see it as a crucial space for military and economic expansion. With China's growing interest in the Arctic, it's clear that Greenland's position will only become more significant in the coming years. But will Denmark be willing to entertain the idea of U.S. control over Greenland? As of now, it seems unlikely that Denmark will cede control of Greenland anytime soon. The territory's political and cultural ties to Denmark are strong, and Greenlandic leaders have expressed no desire to surrender their autonomy. However, with the Arctic region's geopolitical importance growing by the day, the U.S. will likely continue to push for greater influence in the area, with Greenland remaining at the center of these discussions. In conclusion, the ongoing discussions about Greenland's future highlight the evolving landscape of international relations and the role of strategic territories in global security. While Trump's bold claims about acquiring Greenland have sparked a great deal of controversy, they also underscore the growing significance of the Arctic region in geopolitical matters. The U.S. sees Greenland as a key piece in maintaining its military and economic influence in the face of increasing competition from Russia and China. On the other hand, Denmark, alongside Greenlandic leaders, remains firm in its rejection of the idea, prioritizing the autonomy and sovereignty of the territory. The situation in Greenland serves as a microcosm of broader trends in international diplomacy, where superpowers like the U.S. seek to expand their influence, while smaller nations work to preserve their autonomy in an increasingly interconnected world. As global power dynamics shift, territories like Greenland will continue to be highly contested, and the actions taken in the coming years could reshape the political landscape of the Arctic. While it remains to be seen how the Greenland issue will ultimately be resolved, the tensions between the U.S. and Denmark highlight the delicate nature of international diplomacy in an era of rapidly changing geopolitical alliances. What happens in Greenland will undoubtedly have broader implications for global security and the future of Arctic politics. What do you think about Trump's claim that the U.S. will control Greenland? Could this move reshape the geopolitical landscape, or will Denmark and Greenland continue to resist? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on international politics and the latest geopolitical developments.